Goes up against this episode 20 of Telione season 2. In the last episode, you guys continued to run away from General Stormmane with a Renvin in tow. After a little bit of time, you guys seem to have slowed down to get more of an idea of the general surroundings, noticing that there was an abundance of spider webs of very fine materials, which you have had once before in your travels. You had made it to the front entrance, where a bunch of guards were aimed at you all, confused as to who you were and why you were entering their city, and they thought you had a Renvin as a hostage. You got brought into the city. You decided to go to the Faertoegh Barracks, challenged a discreet-looking individual in the corner. By that I mean Enos decided to challenge a discreet individual in the corner. Almost got killed by them, as they found out that was Captain Sardreza Faertoegh, one of the 5 leaders within this town. They wanted to try and find a way to make a standing in this town to show what they've brought with them, the information they have, is true and can be justified. So they were told that they should try and join one of the 5 families. One of them unobtainably so, but the other 4 had potential. Being a fairly militaristic group, you decided, we're going to go fight some creatures. You were given 2 options, the Odegaran or the Gyrus, that were off in the distance somewhere in the Underdark. Captain Sardreza left you with... Oh no. I do not remember the name of the Quaggoth. It started with the B, and that's all I remember.
Barry.
Yup, that was it. She left you with Barry to take you wherever you needed to go, because you guys look like shit, and she wasn't expecting you to go on an adventure in your state. So you decided to go over to the Dock District and went to the Faint Dragon Tavern, where you had a lovely dinner, lunch, something. Winter showed off their violin prowess and musical performing prowess. Got hit on, Eleonora passed out, Enos can't feel his draw, and you guys are at the Peaceful Ice Inn, ready to go to sleep for the night. But before you guys were going to go to sleep, I believe Winter and Raskus were going to have a conversation.
You're muted.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Raskus, can we talk?
Of course, yeah.
I have some things on my mind.
Okay.
Before going into the room, I kind of uncork the bottled wine and take a big swig of it. Raskus, do you believe in fate?
In fate? I mean... Ooh. I would say no. Because my life changed.
Well, okay. When this mask on my face, you've asked about it multiple times before, and every single time I've kind of brushed it off or changed the subject, but taking another swig, I'll just put all of my cards on the table at this point. I can't take it all.
What do you mean you can't take it off?
I physically cannot take it off. I grab like the top bit and start ripping and trying my whole might to try to pull it off.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck. You probably should have done that.
That is a 19 plus. That is a 22.
Okay, Raskus, give me an insight check.
Oh God. Okay. Okay, insight. Let's see. 13.
Okay. You hear Winter say this. Winter, as you're reaching up, you feel the slightest bit of resistance, but you seem to have pretty good control in whatever situation you're in right now, whether it because you're intoxicated or you're so far away from the upper planes, you're not really sure. But Raskus, you do see that just moment, like very brief moment of just retention in the arm. Winter said it with full intention of trying to pull it off, but you did see just the hesitation there for a second. And as they start to pull, you just see like their face skin getting pulled with it.
Oh, that's not good.
I let go.
Yeah, I was saying it was like a workplace accident. Like got some super glue on it or something.
I stumbled across this mask after I left Ezra, my master. She tortured me. I've told you about this.
Mm-hmm.
It made me into the weapon that I am today. But I stumbled across this mask after fighting. I was after some target. It's all kind of a blur, but after I eliminated them, I picked up the mask and it gripped me. It felt cold. It felt hollow. And since then, that's why I can see in the dark. I'm a human.
Oh.
Humans can't do that.
Oh no. Just kind of, yeah.
But I don't know. Part of me seems like I was destined for this.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me seems like this was unavoidable. I don't know why, but it just seems like something I can't shake off even if I wanted to.
Well, I would say everyone is in charge of their future with the choices that they make. So yeah, this is obviously not a good thing. With the whole mask thing being attached, but if you truly wanted to get it off and fix, I don't know, is there anything else I could just give you, like, as long as the mask does?
It just at the moment it seems like the dark vision.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you ever want to get rid of it, I'm sure there's a way, something we could do to figure that out.
I've talked to people before about getting this mask off, and every single time it's been mute.
Well, maybe you were talking to the wrong people.
I guess so. I just wanted to answer your question since lately you've been very candid with me. And people suck and it seems like you don't. So there's that.
I do my best to not suck. Always be the best I can be, but I think you should truly put some strong effort into this because I'm sure there's a way to get that off.
I mean,
then you have me and you have the rest of the group to help you if need be. You're still kind of an asshole, but
I mean, yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. That we can work on that. You can work on that too.
I mean, I'm learning. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
It's enough.
It's good. Hey, you're doing good.
Progress is in there, honestly.
Exactly, baby steps. But with you helping us in the past, we can help you with this.
I'll hold all of you to that.
Who
knows? Maybe it can be fun or whatever. Maybe we can kill some people along the way. I mean, I didn't mean that. I mean, maybe.
Well, it depends on who we kill.
That's
good people are good people.
Good people are good people.
That don't deserve to die.
Yes, that don't deserve.
I didn't like the hesitation, but it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it's. I gotta say it for myself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, I just wanted to field your question, so.
I appreciate the honesty and the time.
No problem. Well, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We're gonna hunt something, so good night, and don't die.
Good night. Yeah, you too.
And I take another swig of a giant gulp from the bottle of wine and head to bed.
I believe I had said that there was basically 5 king to queen size beds, and there's about 4 bathrooms in this one room by itself. You guys did get the information that these rooms are more for the other households within the city. Since a lot of these houses hold 1 to 3 families, this is the place they go when they need to refurbish. So that's why it's not expensive to stay here, but you do get a lot of stuff out of it. So, unless anyone else wants to do anything... Okay.
How long does it take for the, basically for me to, like, not be incapacitated?
It's probably about 4 more hours.
But it's still, like, afternoon at this point, right? It's not close to their nighttime when they would sleep.
Yeah, for your guys' time, it's pushing about 5 p.m., but for them, it's probably only about noon.
So by the time I wake up, I would still have time to, like, do stuff before we need to sleep.
Potentially, yeah. But it seems like everyone else is intending on going to sleep early tonight.
Oh, that's fine. I don't need anyone else to go with me, so... Unless anyone notices I'm leaving and stops me, I'm just gonna be like...
Yeah, I'm assuming everyone else is just gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Crystal, okay.
It depends. Do you, man?
I guess it's up to Winter and Enos. Are you guys heading straight to sleep in preparation
how
for tomorrow?
bad was I hit with?
Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You did really well on your first one. Let's just see how the residual's kind of hitting you.
Okay, 16.
Your left arm's pretty numb, but your jaw still wide open. You have to force it closed, and you're just lost feeling in your left arm in the last 10 minutes. The rest of you's feeling all right.
Could I have hypothetically listened to their conversation? Because I was still kind of awake, but okay, cool. If I'm still in my somewhat of my senses, I'm just gonna probably hop in a bathroom, try and take a cold shower, see if that calms the effects of the alcohol, if it wasn't like magical or anything.
It definitely feels good on the burns.
No.
You doing anything else, Enos? Or you heading right to bed after you freshen up?
Kind of just still. How big is it? Like the bathroom, I guess.
It's fair size. You're still not that comfortable in there. It's meant for elven-sized people, so slim, 6 feet tall. You're bulky, 7 feet. So getting through like the doors, you might have to turn a little bit, but overall, it's fairly accommodating.
All right. After
the showers works like a rain down system, so you don't have to worry about a knob being not high enough for you.
Cool. After that, I'm just kind of still in like the bathroom, like assuming I took all my stuff in there. I'm gonna grab Windbreaker and I'm just gonna kind of like look at it, thinking.
The gem just sitting right in the middle of the big old axe head, just constantly glowing with that somewhat whitish energy. It's almost like as if there's a tornado inside of it.
I'm kind of just to myself, but also it's kind of like as if I'm talking to Windbreaker. I'm just gonna say, or try to say, because my jaw's fine to say. Dad, am I doing the right thing? And then just tuck it back and walk out. And if possible, depending on how long it takes to hit me, I'm gonna try and finish that stupid book
Okay. How much time you got left on it?
2 hours.
You can probably easily knock that out.
Cool. And then fall asleep after that 2 hours.
Yeah, the 2 hours, your entire left side has gone numb, but you're just like, last pages, I can do it. You get to the last page, and you feel pretty good knowing that you'll feel stronger tomorrow. So, Eleonora, you wake up about 2 hours after Enos falls asleep, 4 hours after everyone else has fallen asleep. What are you up to?
Oh, I was gonna say that Winter was meditating and then eventually falls asleep. So I don't know when that will be, whenever Eleanor wakes up.
And I just need to check because I always forget what I've done. That was for Great Weapon Master, correct, Val?
Yes.
Gotcha. It's in there now.
So,
Okay. So, Eleonora,
Um.
you start to wake up. A lot of your body is still numb, but most of the effects seem to be gone.
I look around the room, just kind of seeing the state that everyone is in, and just kind of needing time to explore or just be honestly by myself. And there's something I need to go look for. I'm gonna get up,
Okay.
kind of test my limbs out, get used to the way they feel, and knowing that they're there even though I can't really feel them.
Yeah, it's just like that needles everywhere type feeling for the first few steps, and it slowly wears off as you make it closer to out of the room.
But I'm gonna go downstairs. You said that there's like a bar type beat or like a reception.
Yeah,
Basically
there's a
someone down
reception
there.
desk and then a little hearth area with a fireplace and several just like couches kind of around. The person behind the desk is asleep again.
I go up. There's a bell, right?
Yeah, there's a bell. I always add
ring
bells.
the
I
bell.
love bells. Yes, foreigner. How may I assist you?
Speaking in Elvish, I'm not familiar with the market down here, and I was quite incapacitated when we came in. But I am looking for potentially a metalworker or jeweler. I don't know what might be down here, but I need some spell components, and quite desperately, actually.
Then you would want to go towards the general store, Sticks and Stones. It is in the, That's not right. Why does it say that? I guess it is right. It's in the Mayfin religious quarters, near the stalagmite, towards the north and side.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And I shall be back soon. If by chance any of the others come down wondering where I am.
I will surely let them know. There's no worries there.
Then I guess I go try to find the place he was telling me
Okay,
about.
you walk out the door. Barry's just standing there. He looks over at you.
Will you take me to Sticks and Stones?
Just lumbers back up into his awkward hunchback state and just starts going. You go back through the giant walls that kind of lead towards the royal district. You see the castle on your left this time. Make your way through the other walls. You pass all the different atriums and farming lands. And he takes you off towards the left of those, heading towards the giant stalagmite that seems to be just covered in the gossamer of spider webs and the stained glass windows, to a shop not too far away from that giant stalagmite. Do I even have this person built? I do. Cool. So he brings you up to this building. There's just a film of dirt and mud that seems to be surrounding this, like just because of the heavy foot traffic. You can't see into any of the windows on the front building, but you do see a door that just has one stick and one stone above it.
Love it. So it should be stick and stone, not sticks and stones. I probably say that out loud, like mumbling to myself as I walk in the door.
But opening into the building, you don't see a speck of dust anywhere. There's just several aisles that have their own purposes, from foods, drinks, to bombs and anti-poisons. And towards like the front, you see like a little like cashier area that has like a constantly moving belt, and this middle-aged drow male just sitting there. He has bags under his eyes. He's wearing a simple apron and gloves. Hello, how can I assist you in searching for things within sticks and stones?
I am actually looking for a couple things. First of all, do you happen to have any rings? I don't know what kind of metal you are able to get down here, but
the metals are very different to come by. Depends on what metal you're looking for.
I'm looking for platinum, if you have it.
Ooh. It is possible to get platinum, but it is fairly expensive. We work with iron, coal, and mithril here, so platinum isn't really one of our main ore veins within the city. So to get platinum, we have to leave out into the other caves to find it ourselves.
How much would a ring cost made of platinum? Rough.
What is your ring size? As he like reaches out for your hand and starts looking at your ring finger. And who's the lucky person you're trying to get a platinum ring for?
My face flushes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not a known thing? You just want them for yourselves? I'm very sorry if that's the thing.
They're for spells. And I'm just like really flustered. But
my
yes.
apologies. I'm very sorry.
No, it's quite all right. But I would be needing to.
For rings, he just like starts to look down the many aisles. Accessories is the last aisle on your right. You could probably go find it in that aisle over there.
Wonderful. And I'm also looking for something that could either help with poison or bleeding by chance. If you have potions.
We do have some potions here. That is one of the specialties. We are the main, general store for everything, so we try to carry as much as we can. The anti-poison aisle is aisle 3. Bleeding effects, though, that's less my expertise. Bandages would probably do the work. We have a couple healing kits over in aisle 4.
Perfect, thank you. So I guess I start with the rings.
Okay. Yeah. Everything is perfect. If there's anything that would look misplaced, it isn't. Everything is placed very specifically. There's an entire section with just different types of rings with different embroidery on them. Everything's just very beautifully made. There's like a small section of platinum rings that probably has 5 rings in there.
How much is there like a price listed for any of them?
Yeah, it says 75 gold pieces for them. Each.
Okay. So I guess I'll take 2 of those. And then I just want to go look down the poison aisle to see if I can see like rough prices or their availability of anti-poison potions.
Going down the poison aisle is one of the weirdest things. Like, the owner seems to be very happy-go-lucky, but looking down this aisle, you see instant death poisons, no wake-up poisons, good night poisons, wake-up poisons, interior burning poisons, clear out your poisons. There's just a bunch. There's like a whole mix of them down there. You do find 3 poison bottles.
How much are they each?
They look about 25 gold pieces each. Give me a nature check. Nature or Arcana.
I don't think either of those are good. It's fine.
Yeah. Oops.
An 11.
You've never really worked with potions, so you're just like, maybe, like, just taking a good look at them, it's like, you think these are actually priced lower than they would be up top in the upper world.
And then I want to go see if if they have any healing kits.
There are 2 healing kits. They run about 5 gold each. They just contain a bunch of different bandages, gauze, simple meds, simple herbs, and stuff like that within them.
But he didn't know if the healing kit would work for bleeding.
You wouldn't be able to get as many uses out of the healing kit specifically for bleeding, probably.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna get I take 2 platinum rings up to him and then 2 anti-poison bottles.
Okay. Any healer's kits, or are you good?
I'll take a healing kit. So that should be 205,
Yep,
right?
Be 205 gold. He's just like packing them into these lovely silk woven bags. So you don't seem to be any of the albino drow that I've seen before. You don't have our eyes. So who are you?
I am from the upper worlds. My name's Eleonora. I'm here with a group of adventurers. We're gonna go fight one of the Odegaron or the Gyrus. I wasn't really paying attention when they were talking about it. We're trying to get into the Faertoegh ranks.
Oh, that's terrifying, to say the least. If you'd be so kind, I could give you some of your money back if you were to bring me 2 gyrus glands. They're paralysis glands. They would be really helpful in creating more of all of this stuff.
All right. If we end up finding the gyrus, I'll make sure to try to grab those for you, and I'll bring them back.
That explains a lot more of why you need all of this equipment if you're going to go up against an Odegaron or a gyrus. I would not be caught dead outside of the walls, because that's scary, spooky, no likey. But, good luck with your business.
We've spent the last 2 days outside of the walls, so it's not as frightening for us.
You have not gone the way that those creatures belong, then. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh. Well, either way, thank you so much for your help.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. It's what I was born and trained to do, so...
And what's your name?
I am Lurdfane Mayfin. And you can, see on the apron... the Mayfin symbol, which is a spider that has a money bag inside of the abdomen. A giant gold bag.
And I guess with my possessions in tow, I head back to the inn with Barry.
Head back to the inn. I think everyone is still asleep once you get back.
I try to move as quietly as possible so I don't wake anyone up so they don't know I was coming.
Easy enough. I was gonna make you roll stealth at disadvantage, but nah.
I kind of want to see if I wake anyone up.
Nah. You're able to just flump into bed. You were probably placed in the first bed anyway.
But yeah,
So-
and then I'll go to sleep.
Okay. So you all finally make your way into bed. Raskus,
Me.
you have a dream during
Oh,
this night.
fuck. Alright, let me get my notes out. Alright, what are we working with?
So it almost feels like a memory at the very beginning, just walking back through the streets. But you watch as the rest of the group just seem very interested in something off to the left. They start sprinting to the left, and then they just disappear in some kind of fog, leaving you there. As you're kind of left alone, you just see the buildings start to get taller and taller, and are just looming over you, since this is the biggest city you've ever even been in. Seeing buildings that go to 3 to 4 stories is almost unheard of from where you've come from and anywhere you've explored before. And you just start to see them looming over you. Do you want to do anything?
If I want to do anything,
Yeah.
oh my god, I have a choice in this dream world. I guess can I is there like a way for me to like run away from the buildings?
Yeah, like you see just this
Can I get out?
long, like you see like the main strip that you guys initially walked down. You can just see all the buildings just continue to just loom over them. But if you want to, you can just try and go down this main street. You can go to try down these little alleyways if you want to.
Yeah, I just want to get away from the buildings. I don't like that.
So you want to try and head towards a more open area, or are you just going to keep going straight down?
Open area.
Okay. So the most open area you can recall is towards like the main fields, even though one of the main atriums does have like a cage over it. You're running. Give me a perception check as these buildings are starting to continue to loom over you. You can hear them as you can almost hear them starting to connect above you, crushing together.
13.
Yeah, just the crushing behind you. It's just so distracting. You're just like closing your eyes every time you hear them just bash into each other. It just sounds like these two titans just crushing into each other. Once you're about to get towards this much more open area, one of the buildings just like spins in front of you and just almost crumbles. Shards of just spines of stone get shot in your direction. You make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, I'm up. Dex saving throw. Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah. Like as you just barrel your way into this open area, you feel this giant spine go straight through your really tiny right calf, just going clean through. But you continue to stumble forward. You just see the field and the one large atrium in front of you. And rounding one of these corners, you see a figure that seems to be almost like in a wedding dress. She has a veil over her face, a long train going behind her, and she's just walking around. She just kind of looks over in your direction. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Are you okay? And she starts to like make her way over. She doesn't seem to be as tall as most of the other drow you have seen.
Kind of like looking down my leg. Like there's like a clean hole through my leg.
Yeah, she's like a clean hole straight through the bone, but you don't seem to be having any trouble walking.
Oh. Well, I mean, I kind of like, yeah, I have this issue. I kind of like to like poke my finger through it. Like this shouldn't be here.
That is very concerning. Do you mind if I approach?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. You seem to be the least harrowed of all of your friends, from what I've been able to notice.
Least what?
Harrowed. The rest of them seem to have something dark within them. But you don't seem to have any of that.
What's harrow?
Harrow, like H-A-R. Like heroin effect.
But like, oh, okay. I got you. I didn't know that was like a specific thing or not.
No, it's just like there's something dark happening.
Fair enough.
You seem to be the least, so I would assume you to be the friendliest.
Well, I mean, it's kind of my thing.
You are a very cute, small thing.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. About my leg, can we?
Oh, yeah.
Can you help me with that? Okay.
You see her take like a spindly hand. She kind of puts it over, and you get like the sensation of insects inside of your leg that just seem to expand out. And when she pulls her hand away, you see several spiders crawl onto her hand and like under her clothing, and you have this perfect spider web shape surrounding either side of the hole. It seems to be filled back in. You what is up with your group? It's very peculiar to see upper worlders enter the city.
Yeah, we came down here with a bad guy that's trying to kill innocent people. We tried to stop him, but it didn't work.
Yeah, like when you say bad guy trying to kill innocents, she's like flumps down on the ground and just her whole demeanor seems to be really upset by this.
I'm sorry. I like grab her shoulder, like I'm sorry. Am I tall enough? What's the height?
She looks only to be probably 4 to 4.5 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
So she isn't too terribly much taller than you compared to everyone else you've met.
Okay, I like grab her shoulder. I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. You know, we're gonna fix it. We always do.
Well, that's definitely good to hear.
Yeah.
She like lifts up the veil. It's a very young looking drow. She almost seems to have symmetrical pimples on either side of her face. And she has almost like these perfect elven features. Is there a name I should be calling you?
You can call me. Call me Jeffrey. Why don't roll for that?
Well, that's not your real name.
It's a name that I have friends call me, but I guess we could just go with Raskus.
That seems much nicer and more formal.
I guess.
This was a good talk. You gave me information that I liked.
You're welcome. Do you know more about my friends?
Looking upon you all walking throughout the city, there's just a darkness within most of them. 2 of them is similar darkness, 1 of them is not. 1 of them is just different. But yours seems to be fairly untouched. Mischievous, yes, but darkness, I don't think so.
Okay, well, okay. Thank you for that information. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. If you have one.
I'm Leighton. Leighton Siriar.
Okay, I'll just figure that out.
Laetym.
Okay, cool. Lae. Okay. Leighton. I'll just call you Leighton. Okay. Well, how did you? I'm confused. I don't know who you are. Why am I dreaming about you?
Oh, I have seen you walking through the city. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh boy. 9.
You have no idea what's happening.
That sounds about right. Anyways.
But I kind of watch over a good amount of the city if I can.
Okay.
And this is the dream spell. I choose a person and I can formulate a dream through that. So we are both here. I'm sorry about your leg.
Wait, so that's real? I'm
not quite sure. No one's usually
okay.
gotten hurt. I haven't tried this very often. But
Okay.
it's nice to see a friendly face throughout the city.
Same here. Yeah, same here.
I hope you were able to fix whatever this problem seems to be.
We will. I promise.
Well, you can wake up now. She flicks you on the forehead as you all wake up from a long rest.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
baby.
Rest. Yay.
Yeah.
Been a long. Holy shit.
Take a long rest.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's Jesus. Say hello, Jesus.
Okay. So you all wake up. Raskus, looking at your bed, there's a large pool of blood.
Oh, fuck. Look at my leg. Do I have a hole? Do I have spiderweb hole in my leg?
You have a very small spiderweb tattoo on your right calf.
Okay, I'll take that. Alright, okay.
To anyone else, it would look like a freckle almost.
Tattoo. That's cute. Can I? Is there a way for me to throw sheets over the pool of blood?
It went through
Or,
all of the sheets.
All of them.
You do feel a little bit lightheaded, almost as if you've been bleeding out for the last 6 hours.
Almost. Okay. I guess I'm kind of lay in bed for a second. I'm not gonna get up immediately. You know. Maybe try to. Somebody give me some orange juice or some apple juice.
Yeah.
Eleonora. I was in bed. Eleonora.
Well, Eleonora's gonna wake up 4 hours after everyone else.
Fuck. Enos.
Do we notice the blood?
You look. They're white sheets, so yes.
Fuck.
There's just a large pool of blood on Raskus's giant bed for his tiny body.
Raskus, what the fuck happened to you?
It's a long story. I lean over, grab, I'm fine. Yes.
Is he under the
Yes.
sheets? I'm gonna.
No, stop. Don't take off the sheets. Don't do that. No! Okay. Yeah, I know I'm fine. Can you go give me something to drink, please? I'm just gonna kind of lay in bed.
Okay, are you sure you're okay? That looks like a lot of blood for.
I'm just a little lightheaded. I just need some apple juice and some fruit snacks. I'll be fine.
Can I do a medicine check on him?
I'm gonna go in the
Sure.
kitchen and look.
I was gonna have you do a perception check as well, Winter.
Okay. So both or just one? I
Do
don't know.
both. Do both. Perception checks for something completely different.
Cool. That is a 10 on the medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And then for perception, that is a 17.
Okay. For the medicine, looking over, it's a pool of blood. Kind of looking over the body. Doesn't seem to be an exit hole anywhere. You don't really understand why there's just a pool of blood. You smell it. It smells like blood. It has all the qualities of blood, but there seems to be no reason for the blood.
You smell like shit.
Sorry.
Anyway.
With the 17 perception, it seems like someone was in the room at some point during the night.
Ooh, fuck that.
Okay.
Ooh.
I look around the room to see if there's any or tracks or sign of whatever, of scuffle or whatever. Is that an investigation? I don't know.
We'll just go through perception in the first place. What kind of gave it away is it seems like all of your backpacks, whoever has them, they were opened, but they weren't rebuckled.
I don't like that.
Mistake 101.
I kind of alert everyone and be someone was definitely in here while we were asleep. I promise you someone was in here. Look at our backs.
I'm still asleep, right?
Yeah, you are going to be asleep for the next 4 hours, since that's just how the sleep went.
I just push you a little bit and just oh, she's not waking up. Okay, that's fine.
If you push her, she will wake up, but she won't get a long rest.
I'll leave her be.
I was like, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah. With the night Eleanor had, I'll leave her be. Our stuff was definitely looked at. I don't know if it was rummaged. I don't know, but someone was in here while we were in here. I looked through my bag to see if anything's like misplaced or whatever.
It definitely seems like something like someone went into the bag, mixed it up a little bit, but going over everything, it seems like everything's there.
Correction, our stuff is definitely rummaged through. But everything that in my bag at least is all here. When I look outside the room to see if like there's any weirdness.
Like in the hallway or out the window towards the lake?
Ooh.
Out the window for the lake, I guess it seems to be the better move now in my brain. Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I don't know. Like if there are signs like I don't know, like someone jumped off the balcony or whatever.
You don't have a balcony. It's just like the one wall of the room, just a giant glass pane that looks out onto the lake.
Okay, maybe fingerprints or whatever. Someone
An
getting.
investigation check.
Okay, I will. That is 17 plus. Fuck you. 17 plus. Plus 6, so
23.
23.
You don't really see any fingerprints, but you do notice the very faint magical aura of a prestidigitation. That is probably what is used to clean most of the rooms without having to actually touch the dirty rooms.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
But other than that, it is a crystal clear window until you put your hands on it.
Okay.
So I just like imagine Winter just running up and go, bah, straight into the window. Is there anything here?
I'll find you.
This is all odd. This is all very strange. I can sense a prestidigitation spell being used to clean things. I don't know if that's tracks, I don't know if that's whatever, but I don't like it. I don't like what's going on.
If anyone else wants to do anything.
Did I find any food in the room for rest?
Please.
There was no asked for a delivered food service. So, no, there's no food in the room.
I'll just give him some rations from my stuff.
I'll blow that out Enos is like tunic, like Enos. I'm so weak.
Yeah, you know,
Listen,
going
not
into
feeding
your
you.
bag to find the rations, it does also look very mixed up, but everything is accounted for.
Alright. I see what you're talking about, Winter.
Fair enough.
It's a bit odd, isn't it?
Very, but I mean... We're strangers in a town, right? It's kind of
like
weird
that, Marky.
worried that nobody woke up. Maybe we're a little too trusting. One of us should have stayed awake just to watch out.
I like laying on my side. Like I had a dream last night, like a forced one. We were looking for a person called Layton. I did not catch the last name because it glitched out, but I was too afraid to ask.
Oh,
Tiri?
Siriar.
Siriar. Yes. Layton Siriar. I had a dream about her. I've never met her before.
Isn't that one of the main families, like the high families?
I don't know.
Can I roll for history? Can I do that?
You can
Is that
roll
a-
for your notes. You can
Roll for my
you can roll to see if you wrote it down. I've said it.
Yes.
I don't have.
You can do a history to see if you remember. Raskus, you have keen mind, so you do remember.
Yes.
The order
I
of the
do.
families goes Siriar, Mayfin, Rillen Ray, Faertoegh, and then Nocket.
Yeah.
So that's a very high up. Born into kind of thing. Like,
Oh,
kind of thing.
I do have it. I spelled it differently.
Yes, the Sea Rear family, as you lovingly said when I first said it.
Yes. Exactly, that's how I wrote it down.
That's how it's spelled. I don't know how you spelled it wrong.
Anyways, fuck. Look, I had a dream about her, and I think we should try to contact her, because that's my first guess on who was in our room. Since obviously somebody was. Shit.
We're
But
trying to get in reach with the 5 families anyway, right?
yeah, so whatever we do, we gotta
Oh yeah.
give Leighton a call, figure out what that was about. Is Deanna, is there any way for me to like see what is like possessing my friends? Like, because since you mentioned like the horror,
No,
something's off. Okay.
not at this capability and level. Actually, what spells do you have? It's a very interesting question, because you might be able to, depending on a specific spell.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's a first level spell, I believe, and I think you should have it. You might not have it known, but you do have access to it. Detect evil and good could potentially do something.
Man, if I switch out my spells, that doesn't work.
You can do an Arcana check Arcana or Religion check to see if you would have the capabilities to potentially see what's going on.
I think you know that Eleonora has that spell.
Detect evil and good.
Yeah, Eleonora used it when you guys met the like shadow demon creature with the whole team.
That's true.
I have it as an innate ability and as a spell.
I don't want to.
I mean, you can ask me when I'm awake.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to freak you guys out, so I want to do a little investigation on my own. Because like, shit, that's a 7.
You're not.
Yeah. So you focus. Okay. You focus on your gold nugget, and you feel someone flump into bed next to you. What the fuck did you call me here for?
Who's this?
This is Glitter Gold.
Oh,
I think he had a Scottish accent. I don't remember.
I forgot his voice. That's why I was confused. I didn't know who this was.
Don't worry, I also forgot his voice. What do you need?
Can you do something like to detect evil or good?
Well, you should have the power to do it. I don't know what you want other than that. And he disappears.
Oh fuck! All right. God. Oh, glitter gold. Damn it.
Yeah, as you're doing that, you hear "bitch" in your left ear.
Fuck you.
There's no one there.
Okay. Fine. I'm done.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything
He's
else.
just talking to himself to it.
Yeah. You just hear him go, "Aw, fuck you," and he just like looks over at Winter. You're like, "What did I do?"
You know, is that normal? Does he usually talk in his just normally to himself?
I think it's the loss of blood is messing.
Okay,
That's what we're gonna say.
No.
That's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to move past this scene, do you guys want to do anything?
I think we're just waiting for Ellen right away. Oh, well, we should decide, because we haven't technically in game decided what creature we're going to go up against.
I think that, personally, you guys aren't the fastest. No offense.
Damn. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I'm pretty fast, but...
I mean, yeah, you can barely keep up with me. But I think that the Gyros would be best, I think. And also the bleeding sounds quite nasty.
We don't know that Eleanor has stuff.
I feel like there might just be a shopping bag just out in the open that wasn't there before.
No, I would have put it up in my bag and so they didn't know I have potentially things for either option.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just
I take a
sense
lot
of
of
it.
hits, and I'm not magical, so the bleed effect for me, the bleeding worries me. So I think I'd rather also go with the other.
That's 2 for Gyros. Raskus, what do you think?
I mean, I'll go Gyros as well. I mean, out of the three of us that are awake right now, I'm outnumbered. But overall, I think that would be the best with staying distance. I'm better far away than up close, and I don't want to get hit and not be able to heal you guys. So
I mean, some of us are gonna have to get close no matter what.
yeah, but if we go with the Gyros, I'll be able to heal you.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it sounds like it's a plan, unless you want to wait for Eleonora.
Yeah, of course.
We should definitely wait. She's had a long day.
Do a little shopping spree.
What is Eleonora?
I still don't know that I went shopping.
I know.
She looks all right. She seems to be in better shape than she was when you all went to sleep last night. She definitely moved from the position that she was in.
She's alive.
Well,
Physically.
yeah.
Damn.
Alright. Well, it's,
Oh, too close.
it seems like she might be asleep for a good amount of time. So maybe we should get things done. Maybe talk to some people. We can. One of the captain said we can hire someone. Is that a thing we want to do?
Probably, depending on how
How much money it costs.
Yeah, but it would feel better having like a hunter or scout type deal to lead us there, because we don't know where it is. So I think it'd be a lot easier, a lot faster.
I'm down with that. For that.
Cool. But
The
guess while we
hunter.
wait, you guys want to go downstairs and get something to eat?
Sure.
Yeah, as I shakily stand up from bed.
Like once you actually get up, you feel fine. Just the weirdest amount of blood loss.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I get up out of bed normally then.
Yeah, like you test the waters. You're just like, I'm fine.
I was faking it. It's all in my mind.
I've duped you all.
Probably that someone knows.
I'm a genius.
Before
Blood
everyone
riddance.
leaves, the room, and before I close the door, can I just, as I'm walking out, just look over my shoulder to see things aren't if someone isn't in, if someone's in here or whatever, just one last full final glance to see if
Yeah.
anything's odd.
You can get a perception check.
Cool.
Perception or investigation, depending on how close you want to look at things.
Cool. That is a 16. On that. That is a 16.
Looking around the room, and the once over, you didn't check any of the 4 bathrooms. Everything seems to be normal. All things considered, Raska still hasn't checked his bag. Eleanor's bag still hasn't been checked. Other than that, everything looks the way it was when you guys went to sleep.
I guess I get.
Close it, and then I guess start catch up with them.
Yeah, you go down. You see the older elven drow, guy. You also would have heard the loud bong sound, which would have woken the 3 of you up at least, which with plenty of time, you would have slept longer than you probably would have wanted to, but after that last day, you would have been fairly exhausted anyway. So you take the extra hours of sleep, the bell goes off, you all wake up, Eleanor is still asleep for a couple hours though. But you see Telione, Mayfin still at the desk. He's actually awake this time, just reading a book. Yes, can I help you with anything this morning?
We're just trying to find something to eat, honestly.
Well, there's plenty of stores for food. I could make you complimentary breakfast if you'd want it.
That sounds like that's fine. Complimentary. Sure.
What all would you like to have? My specialty is pancakes in shapes of creatures.
I like that.
Take a pancake in the shape of a bugbear. Why not?
What in the hells are a bugbear? I'm just kidding. For your other two, what would you like?
You're a funny guy. I want a pancake of the creature that Barry is.
Oh, you want a quaggoth? That's very original.
Fuck you, man.
No, I'm being serious. Usually people don't want a quaggoth because they're like, oh, it's my pet. I don't want my pet. I don't want to eat my pet. That sounds silly.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
They are very strange creatures. No offense. And like, you see Barry like leaning his head in through the door.
Hi, Barry. Yeah.
And would you like anything, Mr. Largeman?
Yeah, I'll take one pancake too. I don't know. Hey, fuck.
Circle, square, beholder, demogorgon,
I was thinking
gnome.
Beholder sounds funny. Sure.
Alright. If you got the gnome, I'd be upset.
I'm not gonna eat you.
You already
I
threw
appreciate
it.
it. Yeah. Hey.
We talked about this.
Hey.
Damn it.
It is. What time is it?
It's like 2:30 in the morning.
It is 2:30 in the morning. We're not doing this right now.
Because I'm pretty sure their bell goes off at 2 a.m. for you guys.
Cool.
Cool. Our sleep schedule is fucked.
Correct.
I just want a pancake
Yeah.
and to eat in peace.
So that will be 1 copper piece per stack of pancake.
Sure.
1 copper piece?
Yes, 1 copper piece.
I gotta make change. God.
Jane.
Or you could also just tip a whole silver and pay for all of your breakfast for the morning.
You know what? You got me there. Alright.
That's the Mayfin way.
I will give you. You know, I'm gonna give you a gold piece.
Oh, no, I cannot accept that.
Why?
Because that's how much the rooms cost. That's absurd.
Well, can put it on our tab because we're gonna come back for a lot of pancakes.
This will go towards your stay for the night.
Okay,
I can make
All
that
right.
deal in that case.
that sounds good to
That'll
me.
pay for your room for the night.
Okay.
And you see him just like scuttle, not very quickly. He's like scuttles his way towards a back room and starts making pancakes. About
Ew.
10 minutes later, he walks out. There's about a stack of 10 pancakes for each of you. All of them super fluffy, super delicious. Is there anything else you would like for me this early morning?
Do you have any orange juice?
No, we only have lemons in our garden out back.
Okay. Okay.
It really helps us keep our mouths small and sound more elegant.
Alright, I figured. Okay. Can I just take some water?
Absolutely. He gets you all of your breakfast and stuff. You guys wait, Eleonora. You wake up, no one else is in the room. You see a giant pool of blood on Raskus's bed.
Oh fuck, somebody probably should have stayed or left a note.
Do I see that my bag's been rummaged through?
Give me a perception check.
17.
Yeah, you can see that it seemed to have been opened, but other than that, not really. You start rummaging through, everything's accounted for within it.
Seeing the blood on his bed and no one else there, and no one left me a note, I run downstairs, like, panic in my eyes, ready to fight someone.
Yeah, you take the 10 minutes to put your armor on, you run out. You just see them sitting in the main lobby talking, surrounding the fire.
Eleanor.
Where's the fire, Eleonora?
Why was Why was there blood on Raskus's bed? And no one was around. I didn't know where you guys were. I thought something was wrong.
That's on us.
Your question.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So we actually thought we'd be back before you woke up, because I was under the impression it would take another 4 hours for you to wake up. So I didn't think we'd be down here. So
Like angrily putting my sword back in the sheath, like.
it's fine. We just
Someone bled on one of my beds.
Anyways, so
I point
So
at the
hard
girl.
to get out.
I point to Raskus.
Okay. Look, last night
we can
someone
have
was always.
some clean sheets up there.
I'll get
Yeah.
to it in a minute. Would you like any pancakes, miss?
Pancakes? I mean, that would be quite nice, thank you.
Any shape, creature, would you want to shape to your pancakes?
Could I have a boat?
Sailing, fishing.
Sailing?
Puts a bookmark in his book, goes into the back room. 10 minutes later, he comes out with a just giant stack of pancakes in the shape of a boat.
I sit down and eat them.
Yep.
With, like, I sit down next probably, I don't know, whoever opens seat, and just eat in silence and don't make eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, like there's like it's mainly love seats and like one recliner basically. There's like 2 or 3 love seats and a recliner surrounding the main hearth. You see him start to make his way upstairs. He has a little towelette over his arm. Blood, me, fuck. He's just like making his way upstairs.
Sorry.
This is fine. You're not the first person to bleed in the bed. It's very normal. I thought you were male, but now I'm not sure.
Eleanor definitely snickers at that. I laugh under my breath and try not to choke on a pancake.
So the only person that hasn't looked through their bag is Raskus.
I'm good.
Okay.
no, I'll look through my bag.
Yeah, looking in your bag, everything does seem to look like it was rummaged through. Give me an investigation check.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll pass it. That's gonna be a nat 20, so 21.
Hell yeah.
You kind of like go.
Investigation check.
Yeah, you kind of go past one of your older shoes, and you start to see maybe like some spider webs in the bottom, and you see just this spider just staring back at you.
Oh god.
This little face thing's just going. And it seems to be on something like gossamer white underneath it.
I will pick that up. Like try to like avoid the spider.
It's
if
like
possible.
sitting on top of the item.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like smaller than that. Okay, yeah. I'll shoo the spider and grab the thing.
And you see the spider kind of walks out. It has a very interesting coloration to it once you actually see it in light. It almost has this almost iridescence on top of it as it kind of just like disappears, goes into like one of the couch cushions and just seems to be gone. You pick up the white thing. It looks very similar to the veil of the person that was in the dream last night, but a very small piece of it.
Okay. So I'm gonna hold it up. Like, hey guys, remember when I was saying that I had a weird dream last night
No.
about a person?
I knew it was coming immediately. I was so happy it
I
happened.
should have assumed it. So, anyways, I had a weird dream last night about someone that I've never seen before, and they were wearing part of this. And I hold up the little veil. I think the person that I dreamed about was actually in the room now. Evidence 1.
Well, I mean, I guess we can use that whenever we see the whenever we make an appearance with them, or try to at least.
Yeah.
It gives us something to talk about.
Yes. Latency rear.
Did
So-
anyone else have any weird dreams?
No.
Everyone else slept pretty heavily.
Good.
You see, I can't remember his name. Callan starts making his way back down. That was a lot of blood for such a small person. Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Loth. Holy Nightmare Queen.
There you go.
But is there anything else you would need from me before you go on whatever adventures you seem to be prepping yourselves for?
I'm fine.
Can I get a stack of pancakes to go?
Certainly. Same shape as before, or circles?
Your specialty. Whatever one you like the most.
Okay. He goes into the back room. He comes out and he brings out this beautifully stacked. It's a sphere shape, but there is like cut layers into it. So you have a pancake sphere.
Cool.
If you don't mind me asking,
Yes.
how did you do this?
He like lifts it up and there's a really thin piece of like cardboard to like hold up the bottom few layers to make it more circular. It's not as easy
like-
to eat straight through. You do have to eat them bite by bite.
Yeah, it's like a cake boss situation. Okay, I got you.
Sure. Whoever that is.
You don't know about the cake boss.
Is
Okay,
he
sorry.
from the upper worlds? Is he similar to Gnomish stature?
He is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's from Jersey.
Oh, is that north of the Dragon Sea or south?
It's south. Yeah.
You're right.
Anyways, thank you so much for your time.
Cool. What are you guys doing?
Let's go.
Where are you heading next?
We should.
Did you all decide on which we're going to go fight?
We all decided that while you were sleeping, that the Gyros might be better. We were waiting for you to make an opinion.
I'm quite alright with that.
Okay.
I actually, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright. Well, I guess decision made. Second decision. Are we getting someone to help us?
Yes.
I
Okay.
think we should stop at the. Well, yes. Stop at the barracks first, see the prices, and then we can decide from there.
If not the barracks, then we can just go to one of the boards and find any like 2-bit hunter or whatever to want to prove themselves.
Oh, and you should leave the other poster thing, just so we don't accidentally take both out of the city.
I was gonna say, didn't you grab the second one, or no?
I thought Eleanor had both. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
If I have
I
it,
know
I'll leave
someone
it
had both.
I'll leave it at the room.
I probably had them, so I make sure to leave the Odegarin.
Okay.
Cool.
I wasn't gonna say shit.
You bastard.
You-
It was on my mind. I'm like, oh, I walk out of the city with both. Come on.
Do it.
You won't. Bet.
Fuck, that would have been okay.
Oh,
Cool.
great.
So that's taken care of. Now we're headed towards the barracks, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
back to the Faertoegh Barracks.
Mm.
With Barry in tow, you make your way back towards the barracks. You enter back in. You see the room where there's like an administrative person. You walk in there. Oh, you all returned. What's your business? As they just like have their clipboard.
Just hold up the flyer.
Oh, we're here to hire, maybe, inquire.
Excuse me. We're here to get an inquiry on somebody who might want to help us.
Okay, do you have a specific level of expertise you're looking for? Or just anyone that's in the barracks? Because,
What's the price range?
Oh, that would depend on the person. They're kind of like mercenaries. They'll do it for whatever price they want. It depends on the individual.
What are we feeling?
What are the options again?
Looking at the notes I have here, there's only open for jobs at the moment. There seems to be one of each level. The trainers are much more accommodating. They're just always around anyway. So there's one spider rider, there's one spy, there's a hunter, and then we could probably find several trainers.
What exactly do the spider riders do, or what are they capable of?
Yeah.
Other than obviously riding spiders.
They are the highest training besides just the captain themselves. They work alongside the main spider tamer within the city walls to find the spider that works best for them. And their specialty is they don't have to walk on the ground. They tend to stay towards the roofs where no one will really think to look for someone. And it's less likely that any ground creatures will be able to fight them. So that is their specialties.
I kind of like the spider rider.
Yeah, I was thinking hunter, but that sounds pretty good.
Spider riders are out of the way of poison.
Oh, spider rider.
They would also probably be the most expensive out of the 4 different ones.
Out of the 4 different ones, well, there's 4 of us.
What are the hunters capable of?
Typically they're the ones that bag and tag the creatures. Looking at my list, I believe it is Zula. Where the fuck are you? Yes, Zula. They mainly work with chains. They have elongated chains that they use to wrap the creatures up.
So they have a great deal of experience with dealing with these creatures, yes?
They've dealt with many creatures. I don't know if they've ever fought whatever you're going after. But you could also talk to them individually. I could just give you their names and you can search for them.
Yes, please.
Because you've already been spending too much of my time. I have a lot of paperwork.
Okay, fine, we'll go.
Yeah. Okay.
The 4 potential people you'd want to look for is Brunel, Faertoegh.
Hold up. Brunel. Alright.
Snarl is the name that they go by. It's a stupid name for a stupid person. Zula and Baltha are the other 2.
Baltha?
Baltha. Bautha. That's the trainer. That's Baltha, Faertoegh, Rillen Ray. To anyone who wants to call them by their full name.
So, which are which? Which one's a hunter, scout, spider rider, etc.?
Brunel is the spider rider. Snarl is the spy. Zula is the hunter, and Baltha is the trainer.
Are they all here?
They should be according to my scheduling list.
Oh, wonderful. Someone who appreciates the beauty of organization.
It is my job. It's not fun, but I do it well.
It is quite an important task.
Yeah, you just see like stacks of paper on their desk. And you almost think you see a tear in their eye. Good luck talking to them, I guess.
Okay. It's a bit rude.
So who do you want to go search for?
Zula?
Zula.
Yeah.
I think Zula, honestly.
I think we should talk to Zula and Brunel.
Yep.
Well, let's set up Zula first, because I really think the hunter situation is going to help us.
Yeah, walking out into the main gymnasium area is what I will call it, the main training grounds. You do see this bulky drow, the obsidian-esque skin, these reddish eyes, and you just see these 2 chains that seem to wrap all the way around both of their arms, and they're just whipping them around, just destroying practice dummies.
Jesus. Are we going as a group? Are we going to talk about people as a group?
Let's go as a group.
Let's go as a group, but I don't know. Captain Sardreza pulled me aside and said that for some of this I might have to ask. We're more likely to get a response.
Okay.
Or if Winter wants to do it,
We can go together.
They just start doing impressive push-ups at like really fast speeds.
Eleanor, you'll take point and I'll go with you. How about
that sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Meaning also, I guess, we'll just...
Hang out.
Be pretty.
Have
You want to
Barracks
some
in our
more
hands.
Want to get some more pancakes?
That's so far across town.
Yeah.
We got time.
Well, they figured it out. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, here, I got this pancake sphere you want to dig into.
We just say you're already
Yeah,
hungry.
you walk up to Zula. They're just still doing like diamond push-ups. You can just see their biceps just pulsating with the chain still wrapped around them.
Are you Zula?
Yeah.
We'd like to inquire about purchasing your assistance.
Okay, under...
I forgot how to English. I'm so sorry.
Under what pretenses are you kind of wanting me for?
I look at Winter and then back to Zula. We are going to go hunt down the Gyros.
Okay, I think I fought one of them once.
And how did it go?
There was a lot of us, so pretty easy.
And how about doing it with just the 5 of us?
I see 2 of you.
Oh,
There are 2 more.
there's 2 more.
Are they eating a pancake sphere?
I face palm.
They're idiots, I'm
Probably.
sorry. But they mean well, and they're not as stupid as they look.
I don't think that's true, but I'll believe you. Do you know how far it is? You know how many days it's gonna take? That is kind of how the rates go.
Is that on the sheet on the paper at
Not-
DM?
not at all.
Nope. Okay.
We have no idea.
Well,
We're not from around here if you can't tell.
Oh no, I could. But you have Barry with you, so there must be something kind of going on. I think I watched your big friend's ass get kicked yesterday.
Oh yes, that was something that happened. I thought it was entertaining.
It's always funny. We always try and stick the new guys on her because she can't say no.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way. My rate, 'cause since I just like killing things, more specifically, goes for about 500 gold pieces a day.
A day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I am, one of the trained professionals here in the Faertoegh family. I would be expensive.
Understandable. We're gonna find out how many days it takes. Maybe we can talk to Eleanor. Maybe we can talk to Captain Sardreza to see how long it takes. Or if we could just go. I think this might be our best bet. What do you think?
I can go see if Captain Sardreza might know. I would like to be able to, of course, let you know how long we might need your assistance.
I'm open for a while. I just got back from a mission a couple days ago, so I got a good week break before they try and even send me out on another one.
Lovely. Well, we need information, a bit more information to get, so we can handle this.
Can you show me the flyer, maybe?
Yes, we can.
She takes the flyer in her hands because she is very female.
Mommy,
Uh, There is no specification on how long it's gonna be, so if it's not on here, Sardreza probably doesn't know.
Okay.
well, sounds like we're in for a treat.
Hopefully it doesn't take long.
You can just move faster. You can take your
can-
time. You can move faster. It's your money, so I don't really care.
Moving fast would probably be our best bet then.
Do you have an idea of where we could look for it?
Well, like on the sheet for the gyrus, it does tell you which cave to go down, and then from there, it's just kind of you gotta find it from there.
But we would know like which cave.
You know where to start, yeah.
Okay. As long as it was like, oh, just leave the castle walls and good luck to you.
Yeah. Walk outside and start finding it.
But let's go talk to the others and make sure that this is something we can afford. So
Thank you for talking to us. It was a pleasure meeting you and seeing you work.
Oh, absolutely. I love meeting new people. And she like puts her hand out for a handshake to either of you.
I shake it.
I
Yeah.
shake her hand.
You like grasping hands with her, you can feel how heavy these chains are just from how she's holding your hand. Like you can just feel the burly weight of the chains.
Well, you're quite strong.
I try to be, yeah. These chains are magic, so it definitely helps in hunting people. Not all of us are. Not all the hunters use chains. It's more my specialty. So I did get them imbued to be able to restrain the creatures if need be.
Understandable.
If you can't tell, I like being in people's faces as she just like gets in your face, Winter.
I mean, I understand. I'm not. I wish I had chains. I usually, to do that, I have to punch people. So.
Well, some people have metaphorical chains. I have actual ones, you know.
Yeah.
Some people just like to be
That's
tied
this-
down, but you know, I just don't. And, like she like, starts to go into this more like mumbling to herself.
Raskus, Enos, come over here for a second.
Okay.
Emperor,
Alright.
be on your best behavior, please.
I'm
Will
always.
do.
What do you mean?
For
Well,
what? Sorry.
Well, look, these are our other compatriots, Enos and Raskus. Enos, Raskus. Zula is willing to help us, but her rate is $500, 500 gold pieces a day. Do you think this is something we would be able to split easily?
On my own, I would be able to. Actually, I'm gonna say this using message.
You still have to speak for message.
Fuck.
You still have
Never
to speak
mind
into
then.
your ring. You can whisper into it, but you still have to speak it.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just be like, I can afford that.
Do we know how, or does she know how long it takes to get to that specific cave from you?
Oh, the cave? It's like maybe an hour away from the front gates. That's why we're more. That's why it's on the list of concerns. It's one of the closer cave holes compared to ones that are across the lake.
So if it takes less than a day, rate in half.
No,
Yeah. Damn.
I might not be a May
that's
Finn,
fine.
but that's a bad deal.
I think that's fine. If it's only an hour away, it shouldn't take us more than the day, if not two.
Well, it's the entrance to the cave is an hour away.
Yeah,
We don't know how
understand that.
deep the cave is. So, but I agree. I think this is we can. Yeah.
So can I get back to training, or am I hired?
I think we're hiring you.
I.
Everyone's okay with it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
1, 2, 3, aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't do
That's fine. No, I should have counted down.
Zula, you're hired.
that. Zula, you're hired.
You're hired.
That was the easiest job I've ever gotten.
You said yes to the dress.
You
Okay.
could get an easier job, but. I'm kidding. I
the zoom in.
Hmm?
Huh?
Slow zoom in on the face, like.
Anyway.
Looking around the rest of the training grounds, you see a smaller drow on the back of this like blue and white spider that seems to be teleporting across.
Ooh, that would be cool too.
And you also see this drow dressed in full black that's just like kind of walking around, just mumbling to themselves. And like there's also like a bunch of other ones, but those are the more noticeable. Most of the other people that are training have a trainer with them, teaching them all the stuff that they need.
Well, gang, are we ready? I noticed, Eleanor, you were moving around. Well, you looked weird, I guess. How did you, I don't know.
What?
You
When did I look weird?
Like when I woke up, it looked like you moved around a lot in bed.
I had quite a restless sleep.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I hope you're ready for this hunt, I guess.
I'm fine. Let's just get this over with so we can get training done and be prepared for storming.
Don't remind me.
The figure dressed in full black kind of walks up. Oh, Zula, did you find a job? And you just hear like whispers going off of them. I think I did, with this strange crew. Do you want to be introduced to them? Yes, they're interesting, aren't they?
Does the voice sound familiar to me?
No.
Okay. Sorry, it
So,
sounded kind of like Veranestra.
You know, anyone creepy does, so... Zula goes, I'm very sorry for him, but this is Gnarl Rill. He tries to go by Snarl. He's just a strange guy.
Greetings.
Strange, yes, very strange. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Would you like some pancake?
He just takes it.
Okay.
Just.
And he starts to walk away.
Oh, okay.
I poisoned it.
Oh.
Okay, no. I don't have any poison.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
so if we are ready to go, after you, I guess.
Okay.
I hope you have a specialist to be able to track or anything like that. That is not what I'm for.
I'm quite good at survival and tracking of those natures. Because I low-key forgot I'm proficient in survival. I'm assuming tracking would kind of fall under that because, like, being able to hunt and...
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, I was asking you as a DM.
I know, I just forgot that I had a voice. I made 7
We know you're not
NPCs,
making
you
that
walked up to the
voice.
first one and said, you're hired.
Yes.
I spent 3 hours building NPCs.
Is that why we got introduced to Snarl?
Yeah, because like I'll at least introduce you to one other one.
No.
I do like
He seems
Snarl.
interesting but kind of creepy.
They were there's multi-classed ones and everything.
Nah, she seems cool. We'll go with her.
She seems cool.
Yeah.
Cows.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
That's just me being butthurt that I did too much work.
I would like to. Could you like tell us about these characters afterwards?
Sure.
Swag. Because I would like to know. Because I don't want to.
Because they're
Make
still
it work
gonna
away.
come up later, so it's
No,
fine.
okay. Well, they are now.
No, they were always going to. It was just me
Okay.
pre-planning
Okay.
a lot of stuff.
Good toss it in. Okay.
Eleanor, you wouldn't mind helping me with the whole tracking situation?
No, absolutely not. I'd be more than happy to help.
I can do it a little bit, but it's not. I'm not great at it by any means. You head to the front gate. The guards open up the door. Barry stayed behind since you have Zula now. Reason for leaving, please.
I take the pamphlet out. We're hunting.
Very nice. You see him just wave his finger and it starts to light up. If you come back if you don't come back with some kind of trophy of the creature, you will not be allowed entry and we will kill you on sight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Very strict around here.
You heard the guards.
It is a very simple system. You betray us, we kill you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Seems fair enough.
You're able to start making your way out. You see all the different web paths going the many different directions. You travel for about an hour, and you find yourself into a pretty wide cave entrance. It just seems to go deeper down into the Underdark. Looking down this cave, it's dark. Doesn't really seem to have much foliage or anything really to it. It just seems to be almost a vacuumous hole just going deeper into the wall. What do you guys want to do?
Do we have any
There's a dog.
torches?
Oh, you have torches, you have spells.
Or light skull or whatever.
Should we?
Can I
Doesn't all the
look for tracks?
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to help Eleanor look for tracks.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to give you advantage or whatever, or do you want me to do it?
What are you gonna make us roll for? Investigation or like a survival?
It's survival if you're looking for tracks.
I'll do it because I have a +4 to my survival.
+7.
And then I will give you advantage.
Oh, +6. My fault. Okay. Come on, don't be ass. Don't be ass. Okay, that is a 18.
Okay. Looking around the cave entrance is where I'm assuming you're trying to find tracks.
Yeah.
You notice medium foot traffic and maybe some carts and some Quaggoth footprints, but nothing really out of the ordinary besides that is in the entrance here.
Well, there's definitely some commotion going on here. Quaggoth tracks and carts. So we can at least say that we might, based off of the other people moving, it's more or less the right way. I don't like that.
I'm rolling for Zula, and negative modifiers are very abundant.
Damn, Zula. So that's all I found.
Maybe that means they just haven't left the cave.
Yeah. I guess that's the only one goes.
The main issue is I don't think they would have really put out a thing like that if it was this close to the city. They would have been dealt with a long time ago in that case. This is the last known entrance to where it had been before. So it's somewhere within this cave system.
Yeah. Go. Let's press on.
Yeah. How are you guys lighting the way for the one blind boy?
Torches.
Mm-hmm. You want to use torches?
I guess I can cast light, like we've been doing.
Just do that instead. That'd be cooler.
Oh, what?
Okay. You cast light. Zula goes, Oh, are you one of you a human?
I point at Enos.
Can't see
This
in
guy.
the dark.
This guy.
You can't see? Oh, I'm very sorry. And you see her just move her hands around as these 4 globules appear and start floating around the party.
Oh,
That's
Uh,
nice. Hell yeah.
we won't attract, too much unwanted attention like this, or will we? Like,
light is light. Either way, we're going to be attracting something if it's here.
fair. Think we should walk normally, but try to be quiet. Like, I know if we walk at a normal speed, we can't really stealth, but just try not to make as much noise.
Yes.
It is up to you. I'm just here to assist any way I can. It's your money, not mine.
Yeah. Let's go.
Stuff.
Yep, you start making your...
I was gonna say I'm gonna try to look for tracks like throughout, or if
Okay.
that's the same number, I don't know.
Making your way in, probably like about 10 to 20 minutes in, you seem to like come to this little mini like station almost. You see a couple drow working there. One of them is smoking. What do you want? This is our mines.
We're looking for a gyros.
Oh, that's funny. Where the fuck was that thing? I heard about it. I don't remember which way it went. I know it's not in my district, so going up's definitely not gonna help you. So I think if you head on down deeper, towards the Middle Dark, that's probably your best bet. No, wait, or is this the Middle Dark? Yeah, this is the Middle Dark. You just gotta go deeper in the Middle Dark. They like to hang out there where it stinks more.
Cool.
You're able to start heading your way down. You see they had a cart with some metals in it, and with the dancing lights, you can see like little tiny gleams of some kind of metalline stuff within the walls. But you guys continue on, just like constantly winding down. You meet a couple other drow on the way. About 4 hours pass, and you guys are still heading down at a pretty rough angle. And it almost like comes this drop point down in front of you. I'm gonna guess this is the direction we need to go. I got rid of all of my good rolls earlier. This is fantastic. As you see, Zula's trying to sniff the air. I don't really smell anything other than you all. A couple of you smell fruity. You must have been staying at the Peaceful Inn.
Yeah.
I should also like kind of give a better description of Zula, because I just never did. They have, I believe I said the obsidian skin, the red eyes. They have almost like whitish hair. It's like a pale yellowish white. She's dressed in this half-plate reddish armor. And then she has the 2 chains going down her side, which don't seem to be any type of like iron or anything like that. They seem to be different.
Okay.
But this seems to be heading in the next direction for another place to go. One of the drow kind
Real
of...
quick. Oh, I was gonna say real quick while we're walking, just real casually, like at a point where Enos and I were walking next to each other, I'm gonna slip one of the rings into his hand, just really casually, and not say anything, and just keep walking.
Okay, give a sleight of hand check.
That's a 14.
Okay. But yeah, kind of looking at where you guys are now, you have been noticing a couple Drugar, and some elves and Quaggoths like constantly working on the walls around you. A lot of this like cave has been about 30 feet wide and about 20 feet tall, and it's almost spherical shape. You guys are just walking down the middle of it. No one seems to question you. They see the Faertoegh symbol on Zula. There's like, sure. But you approach this fairly sizable hole that kind of leads a little bit farther down. There is a slope to it, but it is it's not gradual. It is a pretty sharp angle down, but you could just slide if you wanted to.
How big is that drop? Just wondering.
You have 120 feet. It's about like a 60 to 80 foot before you can see anything farther down.
Ooh. Y'all, we got rope.
Oh, we used it all before.
Oh yeah, we used it all.
I'll go first.
That is true. You did use it on.
Worst comes to worst, I can just start flying.
Well, I have rope if that's what we need. I also have pythons, and someone probably has a hammer around here. Get us some of
So
the
it's
way
kind of like
down.
a slope, though?
Yeah, it's like a
or-
slope where if you tried to climb it, it wouldn't be fun, but it is still possible.
But you said we could just slide down it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
I kind of want to go sliding.
Okay.
Yeah.
You slide down. You are at the bottom, and it smells like death and decay once you hit the bottom.
No, I thought it was like way more. I guess if that's, I'll slide down too. Sure.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
thought
down
this was gonna
too.
be. I thought this was a trap.
I'm gonna call up that it's okay. It smells really bad.
Ian, you're muted. I saw you say something, but you're muted.
It smells really bad.
You're saying Ian. Oh, it was muted.
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
no
I'm
rope
just being
then,
stupid.
as she puts the rope back on as she slides down of her heavy metal armor. And like crunches down onto the skulls. I'm assuming everyone slides down unless Raskus or you want to do something different.
No, I'll just slide down
Yeah,
with them.
you get down there, and it's just this most pungent smell of decay down here. No light source besides the dancing lights that have just been continually following you. It has this very, like a deeper blue tone to it, so it's still not easy to see. But you can just see skulls and bones kind of just surrounding the area you were nearby. Yeah, that's what you initially see.
I think we need to stealth from here on out.
I agree.
Find the right
That's
place.
just going to be very unfortunate for you all, for me.
Raskus, don't you have something that can help with that?
I can. I would like
How long does that last, though?
Lasts for an hour.
one for up to 1 hour. As long as we all stick together, we get plus 10.
Sure.
Oh, I was thinking of the other thing that you have, Blessing of the Trickster,
Oh,
which is also an
let's-
hour.
Let's see what that does. It's a willing creature. I mean, I can give it to all of us, just to be safe.
Yeah, the plus 10.
Yeah, I'll cast that.
Okay. You know, your greenish energy goes out, and some of like there's almost like smoke, like a really weird smoke that seems to be coming off of the ground here. It kind of just like latches to your feet and makes you extra silent. So is that stealth checks for everyone? With a plus
did.
10.
26.
Not
Oh, wait,
natural. Good.
29.
Oh,
That is also 29.
18. Oh, wait, I get to add shit to it.
20 with the plus 10. I rolled really
22.
21 for Zula.
Look at this. Look at us go.
You guys are moving pretty stealthily. You're moving at a slower pace. You're just making your way deeper in. This like the terrain here, it almost feels like there's less stone and more of like stone pieces that are just connected by something, and you cannot figure out what the substance seems to be. But very frequently you see these skeletal figures of humanoids, of other creatures that seem to live down here. All these other just decay seems to be surrounding.
Fine.
Just continuing on.
I was gonna say, is there any? Are we still following? Like, are we just going down this, or are we following anything? Or
You have nothing to follow so far.
cool. Can I look if there is anything to follow, or no?
Yeah, go for it. You can do another survival check.
Cool.
I'll give you advantage.
Dope. That is a 16 plus
Plus 6.
6.
So after probably about 30 minutes of just meandering in this space that you are in, you notice a more sizable paw print compared to the other ones. Seems to have 3 toes with big old claws on the end of them.
I stop everyone for a brief second. Like, I think I found it. And I point out the paw print. Zula, does this look familiar to you?
No. I haven't rolled above a 10 in my last 10 rolls.
Okay, well, at least we found a track, and
It
this
doesn't
might be our...
look familiar. There's other creatures that could be living down here.
Okay, well, this might...
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this might be our best bet, I guess. I don't know.
Can I go ahead and prepare an action?
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock an arrow on my bow and keep it down, but just ready to shoot the first sign of movement.
Okay.
Start moving.
Yeah. You shoot Winter.
No.
Maybe. Continue to move around. You guys move around basically for that entire span of an hour, attempting to follow these tracks. But there gets to a point where there seems to have been some kind of scuffle between 2 very big creatures. And there's like a little drop down area down below. You see more footprints, especially in this area. You can see different drops of blood. The walls around this area are much more stone-like. It almost seems to have like a mossy, more malleable floor to it. So every step's like every time you take a step. I don't know if that got through on Discord, but I know it
The
got
first
through
one
on the
did,
Discord.
the others didn't.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of
Which I'm
wet.
okay with.
Well, you don't like my ASMR. But you can see just bone fragments sticking out of walls that almost seem like they were just jabbed in there from a larger creature. But this area seems to be very muddled with different footsteps of 2 to 3 different kinds of creatures.
I think I lost the trail. It's there's a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah.
3, 4 creatures.
Off in the distance, you hear.
Ooh. Let's try to be hidden right now.
I would like to hide.
Yes, that's sounds terrifying. So I agree.
Yeah, let's hide.
We're rolling stealth.
Yeah.
Yes.
But is this with or without?
This is without. This has been like a long time of traveling to continue going deeper down.
22.
Natural 20 plus 7.
Hour?
Yeah, like it's been an hour of following this one set of footprints to this location.
Then mine will be an 8.
So will Zula's.
God damn it.
I hear the word fuck.
Holy shit!
We gotta hide. Let's drop out of this pile of bones.
If this is a common walking area, we might be able to stay here for some time and hope it comes back. I do not know.
Just set a trap.
I like that idea.
Traps are definitely not my specialty. I attack is more my
Well,
specialty.
it's more of a if it comes in the range, we all
Ambush.
jump at it at the same time. Trap, not a hanging by its feet trap.
Yes, if you wanted one of those, literally anyone else would have had that.
No, that's not what I want. It's okay. I mean ambush.
Almost all of them had snare and other trap-related spells.
Okay. It's fine.
I'm not worried about it.
Kind of looking around this area, so you are at the top, and there's about like a 10 to 20 foot drop into another little like basin almost, where there's 2 ramps going up to either side. And kind of looking around a little bit more, you do see a cubby hole you can kind of walk in that you don't think a big creature would be able to get into.
That's where I want to go.
I'm really testing Brian's knowledge of this location.
It's the I think if we're talking about Monster Hunter stuff still, I think I know what it is.
I know the exact location here. But yeah. So you guys can kind of try and hide off in that little area. Going through this little cavern, there's a bunch of like mushrooms and stuff that seem to be covering the walls of this little entrance. You do start to, like, once you see those, you do look around a little bit more. A lot of these bones seem to have some kind of mushrooms growing off of them. They don't look anything like the mushrooms you saw in the mushroom biome, though.
I'm not touching them.
Oh no. Yeah.
I'll pass. I'm good.
How long do
Yeah,
you guys
you
want to? You just want to
You
wait
good,
here and
Vincent?
scout out?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. How long are you guys willing to wait? As long as it takes?
Yes.
Oh. Depends on how many days have to pass.
Yeah.
How? Should we wait for maybe like 2 or 3 hours ish, and then if nothing happens, we can keep going. That's my guess. That's my.
I agree.
No.
We're
My
tied. What does Zula think?
I have no idea anything of what these creatures would want to do. I've fought some of them before, but that one sounded angry.
Right.
Of course.
Cool.
So I guess we'll wait.
Okay. So you said 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
During this 2-hour span of time, you guys just start to smell whatever the surrounding is starting to really get to you. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, shit.
We're in the more or
that's a
less
good
the
roll,
Rotten
finally,
Vale,
Zula.
so of course.
Wait, where are we?
Well, today.
Like in Monster Hunter, the Rotten Vale.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, there was no good art for the veil that I could use.
Oh, now my brain's thinking this might be a different monster now. 14.
Okay.
18.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Okay.
Sir.
Also an 8.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Zula got a 25.
Good Zula. Good job, Zula.
As you see her kind of like move one of the pieces of her headpiece over her face. Were you not all prepared for the poison gas here?
That's what we were smelling.
No.
We knew about it, but we didn't. We thought it only affected around the creature.
No, this is not the creature's poison gas. It's more of the environment naturally.
Great.
Raskus and Eleonora, you take 5 points of poison damage.
Easy.
Love it.
Means nothing to me. You want another 5 while you're at it?
Enos and Winter got 14 and above, right?
Yeah, I got a 14.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Yeah, then you're good. I just remembered 14. I couldn't remember what Enos got.
Enos, what did you do with the ring?
Oh, I don't put it in my hand. I didn't notice. What did I do with it? Did I notice it?
I'm asking you.
She
it.
sneakily grabbed your hand and put a ring in your hand, Enos. You have a platinum ring in your hand.
Very confused.
That was like
Trying to bring
walking
it up.
on the way down.
Yeah, that was roughly 5 hours ago. You were handed this ring that you just never opened your hand for, I guess.
It's there. I'm holding on to it. I don't know.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh no. That is a. What is my plus? 13.
Okay. While you slid down the 80 feet, you kept it in your hand.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I would have fucking murdered you if you lost that ring.
Why just you should have sneaked into the room?
I don't know. When someone puts a ring in your hand, seems like you would just put it on your finger.
But if you stealthily do it, they don't
I
know.
put
it's
it on
in
my
their
ring
hand.
toe.
The stealthily was so no one else would see me put it in his hand.
Ah,
See, that's where I misunderstood too.
Yeah.
I'll put it on probably like on my pinky finger or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't fit your ring finger.
That'd be funny.
But after 2 hours, you hear,
Shit.
and you
Hello,
see
Bozo.
this snaggle-clawed, red-skinned creature just making its way around.
This is the one. This is the one.
It has this giant, bulbous, gray-toned tail, and you can just see it's just dripping saliva from its mouth as it's just going. Sniffs around a little bit, sniffs the ground. And just keeps moving on.
Oh, thank God.
That wasn't the gyros, right?
No, it was not. No, it was not.
Yeah, from the descriptions you were given by Sardreza, you would know that to be the Odegarin.
Oh.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Actually, never mind. I'll say it later. Oh, fuck.
Zero problems with you, Odegarin. I want zero problems with you.
Let's go.
Yeah, it seems to make its
Get it.
way down one of the ramps to the other side and just continues deeper down. You can just hear it go, just its footsteps just continuing to move.
Makes it alarm.
And it just keeps going. Another
Okay.
hour.
No, nothing. I thought that was done. You were done describing. I sorry.
About another hour passes, and you see these, not as big as the Odegarin, because that thing was pushing about 15 feet just standing up. You see these probably only about 4.5 feet tall, these giant lizard creatures. They seem to have these yellow stripes going down, and they look very lizard-like in their appearance. They almost seem to have this like liquid film kind of going around them. They're just looking around. They also are almost oozing the smoke based off of this liquid surrounding them. They're just like looking around in the area. There seems to be like 3 or 4 of them. These look a lot closer to what the gyrus looks like, but you know you're looking for a bigger one of them. I can actually show you a picture of these little bastards.
You killed it and brought to draw out the big one.
Follow them.
I don't have roll 20 pulled up.
Correct.
Yup.
Sorry.
Yeah, you see these saber-toothed, lizardine creatures that have green and yellow kind of mixed into their scales. And just an uneasy film kind of going across them.
Ooh.
Do they look like they're going somewhere specific?
They kind of are heading in the same direction that the Odegarin had gone just an hour before. It seems like that's like the next most obvious path for it to kind of head down.
I think we need to follow the smaller ones.
Yes.
Well, we can absolutely try. I do not see why we couldn't. If you are tired of breathing in the shit smoke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I try to I don't know, use. Oh my god. It's the actual smoke. I try to use I don't know, part of my cloak that I'm wearing to try to cover my mouth.
It doesn't really seem to assist in any way.
Never mind then.
This is
Let's
so
just move out of
pungent,
here.
you are so surrounded by it that it's making it so much harder.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Alright.
get out of here then.
And you
But
wiggle your
please
way
delete
out
all
of
that.
this little crevasse in the side. You can see these smaller gyruses seeming to head downwards.
Salting again.
Yeah.
I'll look in the direction they came first, just to make sure it's not coming behind them.
Okay. 2 people give me perception checks before rolling stealth.
I'll do one.
I
I can do another one.
Alright, sounds good.
Wait, are you doing our? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it. I got a 15.
Okay.
I got a. I haven't rolled yet. I want to see what my perception is. Okay. I got a 7 plus 6, so that's a
13.
what? 13.
13.
Eleonora, you hear off in the distance where they're heading. Do you hear? Which they were making smaller versions of that sound.
I can hear it in that direction.
And that's where we should go.
I'm following you, and
Let's go.
are you guys at all concerned about my capabilities, or are you just going to trust that I can beat this thing?
We trust you.
We trust in your assistance. Yes.
I'm trusting in that you'd like to get out of this alive, Justin.
Eh,
Why not?
it pays well, at least.
All right.
Yes, but we also have to survive to be able to pay you.
Yeah, you have to survive. I don't. If I die, that's almost a benefit for you, except you can't get back in without me.
I wouldn't let
Yeah.
a compatriot die with us.
Then you are much braver than most of the Faertoeghs. And the strongest survive here. Let's go. Stealth checks.
Oh,
Oh, check.
Please.
that's a 22!
Let's go. 18.
That is an 18.
21.
10!
Damn it.
They have a +5. Doesn't matter.
She has heavy armor, doesn't she?
Yeah, so it's a disadvantage, but it didn't help that I rolled a 4 and a 5. Oh, no, wait. That means it's lower. It's a 9.
Wow, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Having the dancing lights up definitely doesn't help either. But there's just like a weird luminescence kind of coming from the area anyway. So you don't really need the dancing lights if you don't want them.
I think less light is better for right now. We can always guide Enos if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be fine. Pats him on the back, and you just hear the chains go. Oops. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's just keep moving, I guess.
Yes.
You travel for about 30 minutes down this path. I'm assuming you're trying to keep a pretty sensible distance from these creatures.
Yes.
Since Mr. McLeod over here can't do stealth to save their life. Okay.
What's their PP?
I don't know what that's supposed to reference. Oh, I figured it out. Figured it out. Don't need assistance. I understand the joke. I do not care. Funny joke. Yeah, continuing your way down, you do see one of them slow down, especially you, Winter, and Zula, because she has even better dark vision than you do. You hear Zula say, one of them has stopped. The other two seem to keep going forward. What do you want to do?
The others? Everyone, what do you think?
Maybe we should stop here for a little bit to see what it does.
Okay.
Should we try to take out the small ones before the big one? Maybe not.
I'd really preferably like to save everything for the big one.
All right. Cool. Yeah, we'll wait.
What happened to your voice?
Mine?
No, Enos's. Maybe we should wait.
I'm trying to stealth. Being stealthy. That's how I whisper.
Yeah, a higher pitch.
Hey,
Very
whisper.
stealthy. Yeah. Okay.
So kind of describe the area you're in right now. You're in like almost like a half pipe sort of hallway going down. Above you's fairly open at this point. But Zula goes, "It's turning around."
Towards us.
It's coming towards us, yes.
Should we try to hide? Can we hide?
There's like little folds you can probably go into the walls, trying to hide amongst the rocks and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm hiding.
Hide.
Hide for sure.
Well, this is going to go great for me.
And I'm readying my javelin. If I see it rushing towards us, I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So if it reacts, you react.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stealth checks once more.
15.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's
7.
14.
Okay.
Which is
Eleanor?
still.
That one.
Hell yeah.
20 total for Zula. Natural 20 and a 15. Yeah, so this
Not worried about it.
this little cave, this path you're walking on, it's about 20 foot wide, and there's like the folds in on the walls that seem to almost go up at almost an angle, so it is kind of hard to hide. A natural 1. How do I want to make this suffer with a natural 1?
Did Zula get a natural 1 as well, too?
No, she got a 20 total.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 15.
She popped off.
Yeah, I did great on one of my rolls for once. Yeah, so you all just scatter. Eleonora, as you go, as right before you had to make it to the wall, the soft ground underneath you just like almost envelops your foot, and you're stuck in the middle of this pathway as you just hear just coming up the pathway. It's like kind of looking or sniffing and looking around, and yeah, once you like look and you can see it with your dark vision, it sees you and just as its like tongue is just like flicking up and down. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck! Oh my god!
This for one. This is for the one.
This is just for the one, so it's not gonna be a long initiative. I can promise you that.
Do I get my javelin throw?
What's the range of your javelin?
Beforehand. 30 to 120.
Okay.
So the 120.
Yeah, it would be a disadvantage, mainly because it's extremely dark, and it's also out of your range, so it is going to be disadvantage.
Okay.
But you can still try.
Yeah, I'll try.
Are you typing our initiative in Roll20 or just doing it right now?
Fucking that one.
We'll just figure it out.
Okay. Total 20.
Okay. Zula also got a 20 total.
Okay.
So hopefully somebody saves my ass before I die.
Yeah, Eleonora, what did you get?
13.
Okay, Enos?
13.
Jesus Christ. Can we have anything besides these two numbers? Raskus.
I got you. 7.
Interesting. What is the Gyrus' stats? Cool.
2 20s, 2 13s, and a set.
Wouldn't brag or anything, but
so Enos chucks his javelin, the creature's running up, the javelin just hits the ground next to the creature and shatters into like the weird surface. It almost like jumps on the javelin, just snaps it while it's running. I believe, yeah, Winter, you have the highest dex here, so you're first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at this point.
The creature's about 30
trying.
feet away from Eleonora. Eleonora went to the left. Zula, Winter, and Raskus went to the right. Enos is also on the left.
Okay. My movement, I can intercept it. Yes, I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I think I can catch up to it.
Go down towards it, yeah.
Yeah, go down towards it, yeah. And I'm gonna attack 2 times, Crusher on each hit to try to push it away from, Eleonora.
Okay, it was about 40 feet away from you, so you can't really get a second hit on it if you wanted to.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Never mind then. Then I'll just punch on it 2 times then.
Go for it.
I'll just punch on it 2 times. Or, well, I already said punch it, so I'm gonna punch on it now. That would be, for the first hit, That is a 14 on the first hit.
Just barely hits.
Just barely hits. Solid.
You can just feel the scale parts of its body where you can just barely feel like you made it through.
And then 14 plus 7. That'll hit. That's a hit. Yeah. So 1d6 plus 4. That is a 6 for the first hit and a 5 for the other, so 11 points of damage.
Okay. You get those 2 hits in, you still have your bonus action.
Bonus action, I'll punch it again. Why not?
Okay, just one punch.
Just one punch. That is a 17.
That'll hit.
And 9 points of damage for that one.
Okay. Yeah, after taking those 3 hits, it's not looking great. It's still standing, but it's not happy about it.
Cool. And that ends my turn.
Okay, Zula is up next. Split off. They can move 30 feet closer, and their chains have 10-foot reach, so she's going to take 2 attacks. Second one's a crit.
Oh, hell yeah, Zula.
So the first is a 20 total, the second one's a 25. Because she's champion, so 19 or 20 crits.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
So
Doing dirty, Zula.
Yeah, she swings the chains twice. The first one hitting for 6 points of damage. The second one hitting for... This thing's gonna die before I even get to show the cool ability of the weapon. Cool. 9 plus 3. I rolled 2 3s in a row. So 6 plus 12 is 18 points of damage. Creature is dead.
Oh, swag.
But you see as this brutal hit kind of goes into it, it just wraps all the way around. She pulls back with both of her hands, and it just crushes the creature, and it just falls to the ground, now lifeless.
Damn.
Can I get my foot free now?
Yeah. I had said it wasn't going to be a hard encounter.
Cool.
But yeah.
Swag.
You need to follow that other Gyros.
So,
Yeah, we can follow the other 2.
I completely agree. Let's keep moving. How late are you guys able to go?
I need to be done at 9. I have a date.
Ooh.
Okay, so we will end before the combats. We'll end pretty early.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, you guys continue to make your way down, still keeping good distance from the other 2 gyruses. And the terrain almost turns into this, like, swampy wetness of the ground. You see, like, vines are almost approaching from the ceiling, which is about 20 feet up. It starts to enclose itself again into a cave. You see these vines coming down. And there's these several pods of mushrooms all over the place. And you see this really large skull that has just, like, moss and other things growing through it. So let me show you the map we're working with here.
Ooh, map. Bust out that map. Bust out the map.
Humans.
Oh, cool. No, that map's actually really cool.
This was meant to be used in the King storyline, the King's Challenge stuff.
Oh, well, my friends.
So you see all these vines, you see just masses of rock kind of just jutting around. All of these terrible mushrooms that seem to be growing out. There's just fog emanating from so many of these different plants. And kind of trying to track the 2 gyruses, they almost seem to disappear once they make it into this extremely soft terrain that almost like envelops itself after every step. And you hear from the other side of the skull the same as you see a large serpentine creature crawl on top of the skull. Extremely red eyes, giant saber-toothed fangs, these big stripes going on its lizardine head. and it is just staring you all down.
Hell
So
yeah.
much for a surprise round.
Oh shit.
You are not this fine.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Ooh.
I got a 19.
I did as well.
Okay.
Quit copying my rolls. Punk.
Turn. Turn.
Blip.
They're not letting me add my thing. Stupid.
I hope you guys have access to your characters.
I do.
I did.
I was just trying to put 20
Enos!
and it was not letting me.
That's shit.
So bad.
Uh,
I'm just like, I can't see it actually, so that makes perfect sense. Fucking blind.
I thought we had the light spell up.
No, you guys diminished the light spell.
Oh, damn. Well,
Yeah,
I
fucking
cannot
Enos.
see it. I can't see it in my map. Like it just. It's great to be a human.
I can't see it either.
you're not the only human.
And with no deck vision, sorry.
Okay.
It's
So,
so
Winter, you are up
bad.
first. Next
Okay.
week, when we come back to Telione Season 2. Because this combat could go for a while, and if people need to go, then this is where we will end it. You guys have just entered into the Blightmoor.
Oh.
Seeing the
I
Gyrus
got-
for the first time. Actually, before we end off, let me show you the picture of it.
Scary.
Oh,
Oh my god, that is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
In Monster Hunter, they look so cool.
Oh,
Awesome.
they're dope.
that looks
Scary
so
as shit.
cool.
We're gonna
I
die.
love it. I love it.
Join us next time when the party goes up against this. Let me try that again.
That's my favorite enemy.
Yeah. Join us next time where this unnamed crew still will go up against the Great Gyrus in its own territory. Goodbye.
Oh,
Goodbye.